We'll double up there and take position.
Okay. We'll double down there. We'll go back there.
My name is Uzor Arukwe. I'm from Imo State. I'm number one. I'm the first child.
I feel like a star shining in the middle of the night, shining so bright in a world so dark. You fill me with your love. You keep me shining every
We are two. Okay, so my father is polygamous. I have a stepmom and I have my mom. My mom gave birth to two of us. My brother, I'm older than my brother with like 13 years. So I was the only child for 13 years. And then my younger brother is 13 years younger than I am. He's doing his master's in Germany, blah, blah, blah. And then my stepmom has a boy too. So we have three boys in the family and I'm the first of all of them.
Instead, you're feeling like you have hit a jackpot, and with that mentality that the man should handle all the bills in the home. And the most annoying part is that you now want to hide under the guise or excuse of pregnancy, mere pregnancy.
Primary school was in Festac. I grew up in Festac. I was born in Port Harcourt, grew up in Festac. My primary school was in Early Life, Nigerian Primary School in Festac. My secondary school was in Nigerian Navy Secondary School, Port Harcourt. Yeah, I did everything from JSS1 to SS3. My first degree was in Abia State University. I have a BSc in economics. My second degree was in University of Calabar. I have a B.Ed in economics, education economics. And then my third degree is a master's in business administration. I know I don't look it, but yeah, my mom is a teacher, my father is an engineer, and they're academicians, pretty much. So they like book. I don't like it. I don't like it at all, but yeah, I had to do what my parents wanted at the time. Being the only child, I think I was gentle to a large extent, but I was stubborn, you know, because I did what I'm not very vocal when it comes to stuff. So I just do what is here. I don't really, you know, yeah. So I just do what I want. I was quite, so that was the reason why my father had to send me to a military school, because I was tough. I was a tough kid. But I was, yeah. I think I'm a nice guy. My acting basically started off, okay, so primary school I was more of a dancer. Dancing was my first love. I started dancing from primary school, and then I got into secondary school, and that was when I discovered my acting in JSS1 when we were doing The Gods Are Not to Blame by, I think it was Felicia Inca that did The Gods Are Not to Blame, I can't remember. But it was The Gods Are Not to Blame. Gideon Okeke. It's my boy. I don't know, he has to get into the interview. But Gideon ended up doing the character in secondary school then. And then after that we did The Gods Are Not to Blame. And then it was a competition amongst the classes, you know, because we were the pioneer set in school. So it was a competition, more like who acts the best, you know, and that was how I started. That was about JSS2. So I did it, I played Odewale, yeah, and people liked it. I loved it. My literature teacher in blessed memory, Mr. Ezekiel Okorie, he thought I was something, you know. And then at the time, my parents wanted me to do sciences, and he was like, "Don't try it, you know. You should do arts. Like, you're born for this thing. You're made for this thing." And that was when I was like, "Oh, okay." And I just fell in love with acting from JSS2 until now.
Why you first like say you get pie? Last. For this case, now 5 million naira cash. You say 5 million.
I didn't say you know ready to solve the case.
Tutu, I am an officer of the law. Solving cases like this is what I do for a living.
How did my parents take it? My mom was more supportive than my dad. You know, my mom, being a woman, I feel like she was biased to the fact that I really wanted to do this. I don't know if she wanted me to do it, but she was like, if it's something you like to do, you know. But my father, till today, my father doesn't like it. He doesn't want me to do it. He doesn't think I should do it. He doesn't know that I do it. He doesn't still, he's heard people say, "Oh, your son is an actor, he does, you know." but he can't have it. He's an engineer. He's rigid. So he doesn't, I still lie about it to him. Yeah. I resigned my corporate job 2018 to do this. I worked 5 years in a telco, and I worked another 5 years in a retail company where I was facility manager and then digital marketing manager. And he still thinks that I do that. My mom knows now, and she is all for it. Like, she loves, you know how it's, my mom is more contemporary than my father. You know, my father is really old school, and he's older now, really old. But my mom is like, she likes the whole, she's the mother of Uzor. She's Uzor's mom, you know, yeah. But my father doesn't just, it's sad, but I still have to like, my cousins, I have a few senior cousins who still don't like the fact that I'm an actor. I don't know. It's just weird. But they know, because the thing is, from primary school, I have been like this. Like, I had uncles who would come to school or who would hear about me and they'll say, oh, all Uzor does in school is dance and sing and act. That's like literally what they would, and they used to diss me about it. Like Uzor, like in Igbo, they say Uzor Makoko, like, does Uzor know, is he smart? You know, like, he all he does is dance, sing and act. But now, some of them are really trying to, like, they're like happy, you know. I don't want to say farms, but I said it.
Stay on your own. What's wrong with you, Jamila? If you know what is good for you, just stay away from me. Stay away from me now.
What do I say?
So, but yeah, but like, they're happy that, you know, that this is what I do, and it's getting, I mean, for one, it's getting our name, our family name out there. You know, if not for anything, you know, like, people know the Arukwe family now because of the kind of work that I do. You know, when I was in corporate, nobody knew me. Like, nobody, like, and I'm not really doing this for validation or for anybody to know me, but somehow now people know me and they're like, oh, Uzor Arukwe, you know. So yeah, I'm grateful to God, really. Yeah, sorry, I was driving at the time. How are you? This weekend. Mom, what could be so important that we can't discuss over the phone? Mom, look, I already had plans for the weekend. I can't just... The first feature film I ever did was called Tony Fishbrain. It was produced by CFI. I don't know if I'm supposed to call it, but Christ Embassy. Christ Embassy was the one who sponsored the movie. It's Christ Embassy film. I was in university when I got the role. I did a big drama, a big play, drama in school, stage play in school called Jesus and Me, Christian type, you know. It was huge. It was one of the biggest plays in my school, and we exported it to other universities at the time, IMSU, FUTO. My first degree was in Abia State University. So FUTO, IMSU, UNN, a lot of other schools, you know, experienced Jesus and Me. And while I was, you know, doing that, because I was in Christ and Believers level, my pastor, my youth pastor, my campus pastor at the time had the script and, you know, sent it to Christ Embassy main church, and then they wanted to shoot it. Reginald Ebere, who is in blessed memory, he's passed now. He's DG and he used to be in Directors Guild, scriptwriter. His brother to Moses Ebere, you know, but it was Reginald Ebere who directed it. You know, I think he did the screenplay too, you know, and then that was the first film I did. I was paid 0 naira. I wasn't paid anything, and it was tough because, like, I played supporting. I was supporting lead. It's like a musical. It's actually like a musical about Tony Fishbrain, a guy called Tony. But I played tank, but the story was told through my character. So the story, the film opens with my character, you know. Yeah, so I wasn't paid. It was shot in Uzor Arukwe in Abia State. Uzor Arukwe, Isukwato, a few other states in Abia State. I don't know if we shot in Lagos at all, but predominantly in Uzor Arukwe, maybe Owerri and a few other places. But yeah, I wasn't paid a dime, and there was a big premiere for it. We came in a limo. Yeah, but I wasn't paid 1 naira for it.